Hey y'all, it's Aries Morris. Let me get on this review for, is it Raised or Born in Hip Hop? Whatever. Little show with Vanessa, Romeo, whatever it is. Anyways, episode 1 and 2, double review on this. Because I just got done watching episode 2. And I want to just talk on it and do a little review on it. So, episode 1, we meet the kids. We got Salt's daughter, Egypt, Master P's son, Romeo, Rev Run's daughter, Vanessa. We got Damon Dash's son, I forgot his name. We got the son of a DJ, I forgot his name too. We got James DeBarge's daughter, Chris something. But other than that, let me get into this. The first episode, it was good. We see what Vanessa's doing. She's making a faux fur line. She gets sent a box with a dirty bear in it. Who does that? That's just creepy to me. If I get a box with a dirty bear in it, something ain't right. And, we see Romeo, his father is basically wanting to pass No Limit down to him. That stuff. And we meet the other ones. Egypt, she basically wants to follow in her mother's footsteps. Then we have the son of the DJ, who is a DJ, Damon Dash's son, who I think is an artist. I think he's an artist. And then James DeBarge's daughter, who is a singer herself. She's going through it as well with her father being in jail. Her uncle El DeBarge, he, comes around and talks to her. She wants to meet her daddy because she really loves her father. I'm going to stop talking about this because it's going to upset me a little bit, and I'll tell y'all why later. Because in the second episode, she pissed me off a little bit, and I'll let you know why. But other than that, so Vanessa basically has a stalker. And Romeo, he has a girlfriend. Romeo, I'm going to need you to start wearing shirts, homie. Come on now, bro. I understand I'm a gay male and stuff, and your daughter too look good. But come on now. Stop teasing the camera. All right. Okay. Yes. But other than that, to me, this was a good episode. I mean, Damon Dash kind of got on Vanessa's case because really, you weren't raised like the people before you in hip hop. You were basically born into the fame, per se. Because now you don't have to struggle or do what they had to do back then. In some way, it's kind of easier for you because the street has already been paved for you. All you have to do is walk along it and make a name for yourself. But being that you are of a famous family, you need to be careful about what's going on around you. Hint, the stalker, that's stalking you, sending you dirty bears. And she kind of got on my nerves when she was at that party that boy's birthday party, and the girl ended up tapping her. Basically, she thought the girl was a stalker, and we come to find out the girl was not your stalker, because later on in episode 2, you find out it was a guy who delivered the package. Okay. But on Vanessa, though, I'm not trying to be mean or rude or anything like that, but I feel like she got some work done, and it's centered around this area. Girl, did you get your teeth did? Because I swear, when you were on your father's reality show, Run's House, your teeth didn't look like that. And you just look different to me now. I mean, I understand you're into your fitness thing and stuff like that, but your teeth look different to me now. Like I said, I'm not saying this to be mean or rude. I'm just saying what I'm thinking. And to me, I'm thinking, did she get work done on her? Do she got some veneers done or something? I just want to know. Um, because the reason why I asked, because the teeth to me look too big for her mouth. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm saying this. And Vanessa's a beautiful woman, and she's making her a name for herself. But I just feel like whoever did her dental work, if she did have dental work, now if these are real teeth, girl, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But if these are not, whoever did your dental work didn't fit your teeth for your mouth. I'm just saying. Like I said, I'm not saying this to be mean or rude. I'm just concerned because it's like it looked like she is one of them little pageant girls with the little bumpers in, had a pretty smile. But okay, off on that. Romeo, is dealing with criticism because of his girlfriend. She's um a Caucasian girl, and you know how some black people get when a African American male and a Caucasian woman, or an African American and a Caucasian are together. They get criticized by both races. And here we are in the future now. Y'all let that mess go. Like, for real, let it go. If somebody wants to be with another race, let them be with another race. It is what it is. It's not your life. I understand these people are on television or whatever, or in the public eye, but let that mess go. Like, for real. And I'm only saying this because I date outside my race as well. I don't just date black African American guys. I date across the board, because you never know where you're going to find love, and sometimes that love might not just be within your race. If you get it, you got it. All right. Other than that, and that kind of now, and then we see, Egypt, like I said, she's trying to follow in her mother's footsteps. And I applaud her for that, because she wants to get into the industry. And her mother, who is in the industry and doesn't want the industry to change her daughter, is going to watch over her, mentor her, and guide her. So, in other words, you have a good person on your team to handle the business. Okay. But other than that, she ends up performing with her mother at the Soul Food Festival. Yeah, the Soul Food Festival. She did a good job. She really didn't do much. She was basically her mother's hype woman, kind of background singer, because you were kind of just rapping along with your mother. It would have been cute if Pepper would have let you did something on your own, and Salt and Pepper were backing you up as you were out front doing your thing. That would have been cute to actually see what you can do by yourself, instead of with your mother and her mate Salt and Spinderella. You get what I'm saying? I want to see what Egypt can do, not what she can do with her mother. Hopefully we get to see that within this video. Now, Vanessa, she ends up finding out that her stalker is actually a dude, because she went down to security and found this out, and not the girl that just wanted a picture because she's a fan, and she may be sending you messages on Instagram. Just because someone sends you messages on Instagram does not mean that they're your stalker. I don't care if they comment on every picture. Don't mean they're your stalker. They're probably just a super fan or a fan and just want a picture with you, just to say they met you. Okay, but you saw the surveillance camera yourself and you seen it was that girl. So you overreacted at this boy's birthday party and this woman just wanted a picture and maybe an autograph. But like Romeo told her, you're not a normal person and you need protection. You're a woman in this world. And if a guy is going to come for you, you need another guy to step in front and handle that, boo. So yeah, you do need security, and I'm glad you did. And because I seen at your event on episode 2 for your faux fur line, because she made a faux fur line because she saw how the real fur was being farmed, and so she thought, why wasn't there a faux fur line? So she made one. All right, you go, girl. You did your thing. Do your thing, boo. And I feel like Romeo wants to. For some reason, I just feel like Romeo wants to be with Vanessa, and for some reason, I just how I feel. Because they do have good chemistry, even though they're supposed to be friends. But from my understanding, I think they dated before. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, please let me know. But from what I was getting, they dated before. I don't know, but like I said, he got his new girlfriend. He talked about her in the first episode. We met her in the first episode, but she did not meet his friends until the second episode at Vanessa's faux fur line fashion show, basically. And on Miss James DeBarge's daughter. Okay, in the first episode, we found out he was in jail. In the second episode, we found out he's out of jail and he's back on drugs. Because, something about these DeBarges and being on drugs. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the industry did to them or what issues they had to deal with within that. I'm not going to touch on it. But what I'm going to touch on is his daughter, because she kind of pissed me off a little bit, because I understand that's your father and you have love for him and you want to be there for him, but you had an obligation to someone. And when you get the news that your father is out of jail and back on drugs, instead of handling your obligation as the adult you're supposed to be, and I understand that sometimes family comes first, but sometimes the love of your family can put you in some messed up situations and mess up your life, if y'all get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say not to love your family, but I understand she loves her father and wants to be there for her father, but you're trying to get your career, do you hear me? Your career off of the ground, and you performing at her faux fur line, basically thing could have helped you get you off the ground a little bit. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? But since you heard this news, you didn't feel like all yourself that you couldn't make it, and you told her at the last minute. But like I said, I understand she loves her father, but you have to understand where I'm coming from. Okay, understand she loves her father. Okay, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but the love for her father could probably mess up her career. How do y'all want me to say it? So you have to be careful with that. You can be there for him, but it's called tough love. Tough love. You got to let him know what he's going to lose if he continues to go down that path. If you just keep giving him love, he's not going to feel he's going to lose you. But if you give them tough love and still give them that love, but pull back and let them know, if you continue to do this, you're going to lose me. And I love you to death, but I can't be around to watch you destroy yourself. Because when you destroy yourself, it's probably going to destroy me. Ha. That's what I was trying to say. So it kind of made me mad a little bit. I mean, I understand, girl, come on now. Go handle your business, girl. This could have probably helped you out. Now you done put a sour taste in Vanessa's mouth because you didn't show up to perform. And this could have helped you. In my mind, in my eyes, this probably could have helped you a little bit. Okay, moving along. Vanessa and Romeo's girlfriend, they go to work out, a little boxing thing, and she looks like a little girly girl trying to work out. It's so cute to me. And someone drops off flowers. Basically, this is in the episode too. So at the end of their workout, they go back to where Romeo is. Vanessa thanks Romeo for the flowers, but she finds out Romeo didn't send them flowers, boo. That was your stalker. So I don't know who this dude is stalking her, but baby, she better have security around her at all times, because being stalked is nothing to mess with. I was stalked before, and the guy was so brave to knock on my window, to knock on my front door. I basically had to threaten this dude's life to leave me alone. It was bad. It was this older man who, he not only stalked me, he stalked my friends as well. It's like no matter where we were, there he was. This man had offered to pay me money to have sex with him. And I looked at him like he was crazy. Like, are you serious right now? Like, you don't get out of my face. But that day, this man knocked on my window, and I answered my front door, and it was him. I went purity off on this guy and told this guy that if you don't get on my porch, I'm going to go in my kitchen, grab a knife, and I'm going to slice you up. Basically, that's what I told him. And, he basically left off that porch, and I ain't seen him. But then I found out, because I used to walk back and forth to work when I lived in my hometown in Florida. I used to walk back and forth to work, and I found out the guy drove basically the public on the public transit system. So this guy was still kind of stalking me. He's basically watching me walk back and forth to work. It was crazy. Very crazy. But enough of that. But other than that, I'm missing some stuff, because I know Romeo got some good news that he was up for basically the lead in Jarheads, the sequel. That was good news. His father was understanding, because he thought his father wasn't going to understand and basically tell him he needed to do this. The father was understanding. That was good. Vanessa's faux fur line, looks good. It really looks good to me, and I applaud her for that and for making that line so that animals' fur can be left alone. Who else? Egypt, like I said, she did a good job, and I applaud her for wanting to get into this industry, and I hope she listens to her mother, and I hope her mother really has her best interest at heart for her daughter. The DJ, he's doing his thing. Damon Dash's son. I mean, he ended up apologizing to Vanessa for what his father said, but I ain't worried about that. Anywho, but other than that, all right. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Email me, ariesmars@gmail.com. ARI3SMAR5@gmail.com. Once again, like this video down there. Like it. Comment down there. Comment. Subscribe and go check my channel out. Subscribe. All right. Y'all have a nice day.